Welcome in to the PHNX Daily Bet Show. I'm your host, Shane Diefenbach, in the Four Peaks mini bar, as always. Getting ready for a nice day of college hoops once again, and I could not be more excited to be betting on the final, sadly, Pac-12 tournament today. We got some good games, two of them, and I keep taking the dogs, and they just keep letting me down, so we'll see what happens today. Let's get right into it. There's a team out to our east that one Anthony Totri is not a big fan of in football, and I don't know how strongly he feels about them in basketball, but it's CU and the Buffs, and the Buffs have been playing pretty well. So I got a nice little crystal ball for you guys. Look, you might want to wait until after this game to see how they look against Washington State, but they've been playing hot, and I think you're going to get better odds right now. I mean, I know you're going to get better odds right now on them to win the tournament than you would if they were in the final, and that's why I'm taking the Buffs to win the whole dang thing at plus 350, because if they do beat Washington State today, and granted Washington State's been almost as hot as CU, but if they do beat Washington State today, their odds will probably be somewhere in the realm of plus 200, plus 210, so if you think they're going to win today, you might want to parlay this, maybe. You think they're going to win? Get those odds at plus 350 right now for them to win the tournament, because if they beat Washington State, they definitely have a great chance against U of A. I think they match up well. I mean, Cody Williams put his first game in about a month, I want to say, and he looked pretty good yesterday, only scoring 5-6 points, but he came off the bench. But I like how they match up against their bigs. Eddie Lampkin's been playing great. Eddie Lampkin also notoriously hates Arizona. So I'm going to take the Buffs to win the whole thing. Just getting it now while I can. If somebody put a gun in my head and tell me what I would want to pick right now, or what I have to predict, I wouldn't say the Buffs would win, but it's a great odds to get right now, so I'm taking that. And I'm also taking another defense lock. Look, our defense locks I think are 0 for 2 in the last two, and that's not what you want to hear. But I do want to hear this funky music. I'm gonna pick a defense lock every day just so I can hear this music. Honestly, no, I feel strongly about this one. I've been riding Baylor lately, and they dominated yesterday. And they're playing Iowa State today, and they're dogs. They're freaking dogs. Come on. I'm scared to play in the Big 12. I'm scared for you, ASU and U of A to be in the Big 12. I'm scared to bet on them because teams like this who just freaking win any way they can. They're like Houston light, kind of. They play a lot like Houston. I don't know if it's Texas influence, but I like them. I'm taking Baylor money line today against Iowa State. The Cyclones are going down. P-Dog in the chat saying, bet on New Mexico, baby. Jalen House is hot. He is hot. He gave a passionate post-game interview yesterday. I cannot believe, dude. He's been going for, 3 years now from ASU. And as a freshman, he had a great year. And New Mexico State obviously has been a solid team. They're an awesome mid-major to watch, but man, if he doesn't just inject the life into that team all the time. The days of him at Cactus Shadows here in Arizona, for any of you high school basketball junkies, I mean, that team just played so high pressure, and that's kind of how New Mexico State plays, and that's how I wish ASU played, especially with him. He's a fun team to watch. They're going to be a dangerous team moving forward for sure. Final one of the day is a nice parlay machine. This isn't a teaser. We're not teasing. We're doing a whole parlay machine. The odds are above plus 1,500 in this one. It's a bit of a lofty one, but stay with me. I'm betting on both Pac-12 tournament games, but I'm taking the over-under in them. I'm not picking an outright winner today. Oregon, Arizona. I'm going under 155. This game's going to be a dogfight, I think. Dana Altman gets his ducks prepared, man. Taking the under in this. I'm taking the over in the other one, though. CU, Washington State. I think both these teams are going to score a lot of points. Washington State loves to score. CU really figuring it out on the offensive side of the ball lately. Taking the over 139 in that one. I mean, they put up a ton on Utah, who held ASU to basically nothing. And that's ASU, granted, but still. Illinois -5. Love Illinois in this spot. They're in the semifinals against Ohio State, and I think they're going to dominate this game. Ohio State, just a weird team this year, weird to gauge. They've been playing real well lately, but I'm taking Illinois -5, and I'm taking Providence. I know I bet against Providence yesterday as they upset Creighton, unfortunately, but they proved me wrong. They proved me wrong in an emphatic way. They got Marquette today. They're 4.5-point dogs. I'm taking them outright. +164 on the money line. +17.21 are the odds. Sprinkle a little fiver on this. See what happens. It should be a fun one. It should be a great day of hoops as always, guys. This is the best time of the year for sports betting junkies like myself. Like, just the best. Sorry, New Mexico, not New Mexico State, and not the Aggies. I think New Mexico State is. Yeah, New Mexico. Guys, it's been a pleasure as always. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Not going to be here on Monday, but we will be here on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Be safe. You can follow me on Twitter @ShaneD. You can follow the show on Twitter @PHNX_bets. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And we'll see you on Tuesday. But until then, peace, love, and this is the best time of year.
We all silly like the mayor.